Columbia, Tallahassee, Wichita, and Little Rock moved to America where they face off against evolved zombies, fellow survivors, and the growing pains of sneaky makeshift family. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for the 2019 movie Zombieland Double Tap. This is a direct sequel to Zombieland, in case you didn't know. I don't really remember the movie Zombieland, but I know I enjoyed it, and I really liked the trailer for this one, so I definitely wasn't going to miss it. I just finished seeing it. One thing I got to say before I get into the director and the actors, this straight off the bat, I need to say this. The opening of this movie, straight off the bat, I just need to say this and get it over so I don't forget. The opening of this movie scared me, for real, and then made me laugh really hard, literally. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to tell you what happened, but the opening scared me and then made me laugh really hard. It was really well done. So Zombieland Double Tap is directed by Ruben Fletcher. It's rated MA15+. The duration of this film is 1 hour and 39 minutes. It's an action comedy horror. And man, there's a couple of scenes in this where there's some decent blood scenes. Anyway, the cast, guys, of this movie is Zoe Deutch. I think that's how you say her last name. She plays Madison. Abigail Breslin. Anyway, she plays Little Rock. Emma Stone, who plays Wichita. The famous Woody Harrelson, and he plays Tallahassee. And also Jesse Eisenberg, who plays Columbia. Now, I'd go into more characters of this, but I don't want to. Anyway, guys, to compare this movie to the first one, it's pretty similar, that I remember. Same concept, same thing. Now, I'm not too sure if you have heard, and if you haven't, you're about to hear it from me right now, but there was rumors lurking that in this movie, the great and incredible Bill Murray was actually going to be in this movie. And I was like, wait, that makes no sense whatsoever. And in fact, in this movie, they reference what happens in the first movie to Bill Murray, right? Now, this isn't a spoiler, but there's an end credit scene, and just watch it, all right? I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a post-credit scene, and check it out. That's all I'm going to say, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything, just letting you know. When I heard about the Bill Murray cameo, I was really confused, and I was like, that makes no sense. How can Bill Murray be back in this movie? That's really stupid. And the way I thought about it was like, well, maybe they're going to do a flashback, and that's the only way they could do it, because as you know, spoiler alert, I apologize if you haven't seen the first one, you're probably not going to see it by now because it's so old, it's not funny. Bill Murray dies in the first one. Sorry. You didn't care. If you haven't seen it by now, you're not going to see it. Bill Murray dies in the first one. But, yeah, he's mentioned in this one, and you got to see the post-credit scene. Yes, there's a post-credit scene. Like I said, guys, the opening scared me and then made me laugh really hard. There's a lot of pieces to this movie where I understand why people found it really funny. I found elements of it funny, but I didn't find the whole thing funny. In fact, some of the scenes I was like, that's killing me. It's just stupid. But I understand why people really would enjoy this movie, specifically if they're coming back to this movie because they like the first one so much. Because this apparently is it's literally made for the fans. The fans love the first one so much, and they're like, I've got to do a second one of that. And so they made this one. Guys, I am actually going to encourage you to go out and see this movie. I am. The biggest reason why I am going to encourage you to see this one is because it's just really well written. This is a really well written movie. Especially the cinematography. Wow. For real, wow. The cinematography in this one, guys, is for real on point. I really genuinely mean that. They really got just the digital effects and the blood splatter and stuff like that. I really, really liked it. I really, really enjoyed it, especially when they're talking to each other and the words are above their head, and to do with their lists and their rules and their rules. Very, 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 very clever. I really like that element, especially in this film. I just felt like they stepped it up a notch. This movie does go into different directions compared to the first one, because they're discovering each other and they're through the pains of family life and all that sort of stuff. And when you see the movie, you'll understand. But it really is based on the comic elements of it more than the serious elements of it. And so in that respect, they really did do a good job. I genuinely think that they did a really good job. Sometimes I like to talk about the bad things about a movie, and the only bad things I like to talk about a movie, specifically this movie, is I just didn't feel that all the jokes landed. But that was just me. I just didn't find them funny. Have you ever been to a movie and there's just that one dude who laughs at literally every joke, even if it wasn't funny? I had that. I had one guy who sat over there and he laughed at everything. He just was having a great time, and that kind of, in a way, made the experience a little bit more fun, sort of thing, because some of the jokes didn't land, but he was laughing so hard it kind of made like that's fun. I was kind of more laughing at him laughing at the joke more than anything. Anyway, guys. First of all, I'm going to say this before I go to tell you a bit of trivia about this film. I just want to thank every one of my subscribers. I really value every single one of my subscribers. I just want to say thank you. I've started my little YouTube channel, my movie reviews, and I do some other reviews every now and again. But I just want to let you guys know how much I value every single one of you. I really, really appreciate it. Seriously, I just want to take that time to say thank you so much. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. That way, anytime I drop anything, it's yours straight away. Thank you so much. And please leave a like on my movie reviews, because that way I know that you like my content, because that it lets me know that you're liking my content. And I do the best I can with, my backgrounds and all that sort of stuff. I make my thumbnails as fun just for you guys to be able to go, hey, that looks pretty cool. Click on them. I like to keep it animated as much as possible and keep it fun and light and stuff like that. So I just want to take that time to say thank you. Guys, anyone who's following me for any period of time, I really like movie trivia, because I don't find that most other YouTubers do movie trivia. So guys, it's trivia time. So this is actually the 10-year anniversary of Zombieland 2, and apparently it has come out around the similar time as Zombieland. So this is the 10-year anniversary, just to salute the fans and say you're welcome. And as I said, they referenced the Zombieland, the first one, a lot in the beginning for this movie. Just letting you know. So the film's script in this movie was actually completed in 2017. That's a really long time for a script, but as I said, it's good. It's not great hilarious, but it's pretty good for Zombieland 2. Double tap. So this movie was actually deliberately supposed to be released in cinema on October 19th, which is exactly 10 years after Zombieland. Fun fact. Guys, thank you so much for choosing to watch this movie review. I really appreciate it. Have you had the opportunity to see Zombieland Double Tap? If you had, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what your thoughts were. Did you find it funny? Did you think the whole movie was just stupid and a complete waste of time? What did you think, guys? I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for that. And until my next review, please take care of yourselves, and don't forget that this is Superman Steve. Fly!